In this video, we're going to take a look at 3 exciting Epson front projectors for home theater systems and high-performance entertainment rooms, the QB1000, QL3000, and QL7000. Now, you've probably heard the name Epson as they're well known for their high-quality printers. Epson is a massive Japanese multinational company, but it actually came from some humble beginnings in 1942 when it started out in a small warehouse with just 22 employees in Japan making parts for watches. Over the decades, they've expanded into many areas of consumer electronics. Their growth has allowed them to build some of the world's most advanced manufacturing facilities, which they now leverage to deliver high-value products across many different categories. Now, in the world of front projection, Epson has always been considered one of the best values. Their projectors often start at lower price points than many competing brands. At Audio Advice, we've consistently seen Epson deliver a lot of performance for the money, and that's definitely the case with the new lineup that we're focusing on here today. For the past several years, Epson offered ultra-bright projectors aimed more at the commercial presentation market. While these models had serious light output, their picture quality was tuned for office environments and not optimized for more home theater use. For years, we've been asking Epson to take that expertise in brightness and develop something that's truly built for cinematic performance at home. We're happy to say that this lineup delivers exactly that. Now, these represent some of the best values on the market when it comes to home theater projectors right now. They make it easier than ever to build a high-quality home theater with a massive wall-filling image. And they're also a great solution for multi-purpose entertainment rooms with some ambient light, especially when paired with a drop-down screen. So, how did Epson make this happen? Well, it all started with the LS12000, which launched back in 2022. Before that, Epson projectors used a single-axis pixel shift to simulate 4K, but the LS12000, they introduced a dual-axis shift plate, which allowed them to display a full 4K test pattern with remarkable clarity. While their 3 LCD chips aren't native 4K, this new system gets extremely close, and from a normal viewing distance, the difference is nearly impossible to spot. They also redesigned their laser light source to be more compact and more efficient, and they paired it with a vapor chamber heatsink for even better cooling. Now, these changes made it possible to create 3 compact, high-output laser projectors that are also surprisingly affordable for what you get. Now, another key upgrade in these models is Epson's new 32-bit QZX video processor. This processor improves noise reduction, gradient smoothness, and reduces color banding in some darker scenes. But the standout feature here is the addition of dynamic tone mapping. Now, HDR, or high dynamic range, was designed to bring more lifelike images to our screens, but it was originally created for really bright TVs. Most HDR content is mastered between 1000 and 10,000 nits, which is far brighter and higher than what most projectors can output. On early HDR projectors, this often resulted in scenes that just looked a bit too dark. With dynamic tone mapping, the projector can analyze content in real time and adjust scene by scene to deliver much better contrast, brightness, and overall visual impact. These are the first Epson projectors to offer this feature, and we are super pumped to see it has this. Now, the QZX processor also enabled Epson to add dynamic gamma contrast for SDR content. Combined with the new laser light engine, this results in a dynamic contrast spec that's doubled from the LS12000, now rated at 5 million to 1. Each of the projectors includes 10 lens memories, making it super easy to switch between standard and widescreen content. And if you want to learn more about lens memory and how it works and how you can get a full 2.4 experience, we've got a full article and video that you can check out. I'll link that all down below. Now, if you're just starting out and all of this is sounding a little bit too technical, don't worry. We also have our team here at Audio Advice that lives and breathes home theater, and we're always happy to help guide you through every step of the process. We also even have our free home theater design tool where you can build out your exact room, select screen sizes, drop in different projectors, and see how bright the image will be based on your exact layout. And we even recommend screen heights and optimal seating distances to help you dial in your space even further. Now, moving on, all 3 of these models share the core technology that I just went over. They also come with a 3-year parts and labor warranty, and all 3 are built at Epson's factory in Japan for super reliable quality. Now, in our home theater lab, we had the chance to test out these models and get some hands-on experience with them, and the performance across the board, let us say, was really impressive. Starting with the QB1000, we were just so impressed at just how much image quality you get for the price. It delivered a really bright, sharp, and well-balanced image, even in a room with some ambient light in it. We ran through some sports scenes, animated content, even some darker movie scenes, and it consistently delivered a picture that was vibrant and cinematic without feeling too over-processed. Now, as we stepped up through the line, the QL7000 is where things really got exciting. With a 10,000 lumen rating, it produced one of the brightest images that we've ever seen in this price range. We tested it in a room with the lights on and the blinds open, and it still delivered bold colors, deep contrast, and crisp detail without washing it out. It handled everything that we threw at it with ease, from fast-paced sports to visually intense action films, whether the blinds were open or closed. Now, when we put on Top Gun Maverick, the experience was just amazing. The aerial dogfight scenes had a razor-sharp look with smooth motion and realistic lighting. Even darker moments, like the night mission briefing, retained plenty of detail and depth, again, even with some lights on. The QL7000 gave us an image that truly felt cinematic, and it did it with less than ideal lighting environments. Another thing that stood out was the lens flexibility. Epson here offers 10 different lenses for the QL7000 or QL3000, with throw ratios ranging between 0.34 all the way up to 7.16 times the screen width. That level of versatility makes it easy to find the perfect projector placement in almost any room. Now, in our case, we were able to pick a lens that matched our exact throw distance, and the setup worked perfectly. Now, we also learned something interesting when we were doing our testing. Now, projectors tend to be brightest at the short end of their lens throw range. We've talked about this in other videos. In fact, light output can drop by up to 48% at the long end because the lens aperture actually narrows. So by choosing the right lens and placing the projector near the wide end of its range, you can actually maximize brightness without compromising image quality. Now, this is super cool, and we love that Epson has the option to do this. Now, all three of these models offer incredible performance for the price, but I have to say the QL7000 especially opens the doors to some massive screens and some rooms with ambient light. So whether you're planning a 200-inch screen or even bigger, this projector gives you the horsepower to do it right. And because these models are priced so competitively, you may find room in your budget here for a high-end external video processor like the MadVR NV Core. Now, MadVR is one of our favorite processor brands, and the NV Core, which sells for right now under $6,000, and actually takes HDR processing to the next level. It includes features like automatic screen size adjustment, smart subtitle placement, and so much more. And when it's paired with any of these Epson projectors, you're still well below the total cost of many high lumen systems with similar specs. You're gonna get an amazing image. Now, we're just thrilled to see Epson bring this level of performance and brightness to the home theater space. These projectors are compact, flexible, and offer image quality that rivals far more expensive systems. So whether you're building a dedicated theater or upgrading a really bright family room, the Q Series is one of the most exciting options available right now to get a really bright and massive image without having a small refrigerator in the back of your room that makes a ton of noise. These are pretty small, and they're also really quiet. You won't actually even really know they're there for the size and brightness that you get compared to the competitors out right now. Now, I know I went over a lot in this video and a lot of technical things, but if you want to learn even more, we have a super in-depth article that I'll link down below that we dive a bit deeper into that I'd recommend reading if you're interested in these projectors. And our team can even help you choose the best model for your room and help you choose the right lens so you can be confident that you're getting the best performance for your setup. And if you do have more questions that we don't answer in this video or our article about these projectors or anything home theater, our experts are here to help you. You can chat with them at audioadvice.com or give us a call, or you can even stop by one of our award-winning showrooms and see them in person for yourself. And if you're ready to order, you can check out the links below to check them out at audioadvice.com or in one of our showrooms. If you order from Audio Advice, you help support us and you get free shipping, lifetime expert support, and a price guarantee. If this video was helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.